Ah, there you are. So, I was at an event recently called SciComms, which is science and art people together in the same room. And we were talking about where science and art meet. And we got into the subject of illustration. And I had some questions, and the answers were fascinating. And it was basically when to use illustration. When is illustration appropriate? Where would you use it and where would you not if you were gonna? Um, Obviously, in the medical space, it's really useful for diagrams because you want to describe things visually, and a photograph of something might be a bit grim, but an illustration of the innards of someone, is less, than an actual picture of it. So that's kind of a medical thing. But then we got onto the subject of also sensitivity and what depicting and how to remove like prejudices and bring empathy into things. And here's something that I'd forgotten I did from a couple of years ago, which is a few illustrations on the subject of child criminal exploitation, which is obviously a dodgy subject, not a dodgy subject, a sensitive subject to talk about. Um, and I illustrated some images for it. And those are the kind of things that illustration is good for: empathy, emotion, complexity. If you have something that is complex, that needs describing visually, um, and I'm you're going to use somebody else's words here. Using an illustrator is not somebody who just draws pictures. You are using an ideas person to help them solve a problem. They are generating ideas to solve a problem. You can bring the words and the ideas and the thoughts, and it's for them to then help solve that problem visually and creatively. Um, and that is when interesting and cool things can happen. Uh, this is stuff I've done. I'm always interested to talk about unusual stuff or the stuff slightly off the beaten track. And if that's you, get in touch. See you later.